We'll be doing kind of a fun one today off the Everyday album. It's probably one of my more favorite songs off that album. I didn't love a lot of them, but it was still a pretty solid album. I know a lot of people don't like it, but there were some good songs on there. Full to Think's it's a lot of fun to play. Hadn't done that one in a while, so I was a little rusty up here on that little part right there, which we'll get into because he plays it. It's pretty fast in the song, so I won't be able to play it as fast, but at least I can teach you, and you can play it the right way. So I tabbed this off of the Benaroya Hall concert from 2002. It's just Dave solo, and you can find it on YouTube if you just look up Full to Think Benaroya Hall. And so we'll get right into it. The song typically, I believe, is played. I want to say he plays it on that electric baritone on the actual album. It could be just on a standard electric guitar. I'm not real sure, but either way, there's some distortion in the song. But I think when he plays it live, he plays it acoustically like this. So, anyways, so what we're going to start off with is we will have our forefinger on the 2nd fret A string, and we'll have our pinky on the 4th fret on the D string. And all we're doing is E, A, D. That's it. Then this is a good little stretch right here. We're going to be on the A, the D, and the G strings. We're going to be on the 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, okay? And right here, you're definitely going to want to go between these two with your forefinger and middle finger. And then we're going to be going to, this is a C shape right here. So from here, we're just pulling it up to the 5th, 4th, 3rd frets. We're going to be on the A string, 5th fret. We're going to be on the D string, 4th fret. And then we'll be on the B string on the 3rd fret. And on that one, you're going to be hitting still down on, but you're on that last part, you're going to be going down on the G and the B string. So you're just hitting A, D, G, and B. And then this is a chord Dave Matthews uses a lot. You can find it in Dancing Nancy's. You can find it in Say Goodbye, Pentalanaga Pampa. Quite a few different two-step. He uses that a lot. What it is, it's basically just kind of a G shape here. So we're going to be on the E string 3rd fret. We're going to be on the A string 2nd fret, and then we'll be on the G string on the 4th fret with our pinky. So you want to make sure and kind of keep that D string kind of muted right there. You're just going to keep that exact same shape, sliding up to 2 frets, okay? And then back down 2 frets. So it's just the exact same chord here. Then you just move up 2. And once you kind of start playing it a little bit more, you'll notice I'll hit some kind of random open strings. Kind of like that. It just comes, I don't do any of it intentionally. It seems like Dave Matthews does it a lot throughout that Benaroya Hall concert that I was talking about. Just a bunch of just kind of random, some random open strings every once in a while. And so now we'll get to this pretty fast little picking part down here that I was kind of having some trouble with there in the beginning of the lesson. But we will start on the 10th fret E string with our forefinger, and we're going to have our middle finger right here on the D string, and we're going to be on the 11th fret, and we're going to just climb up to the 12th fret with our ring fingers on that D string also. Then we're going to bring our pinky right here to the G string on the 14th fret. So we'll go. And then we'll just walk that back down up here. You'll take this off. You only hit that once. Then you'll come back to that D string, 12, 11, and then you will come back up to the 14th again with this pinky, but you're gonna be on the D string this time. And then just walk it back. Then the next time around, the only thing that's gonna change is you'll bring this forefinger down to the A string on the 10th fret. And you'll switch off between those two. Wish I could. I can't remember exactly when he switches or how many times he switches between the two, or for how long he stays on each one. I'm not real sure on that. I kept looking, and he would do it different every time that I would watch it. So you might just have to kind of listen for that. And like I said, but that's the only thing that's switching, is going from the 10th fret E string to the 10th fret A string. And then it just goes straight back into. So pretty quick lesson today. A lot of those songs that they came out with for everyday and stand-up are pretty straightforward, simple songs. You know, really not a lot of difficult stuff on there. But Fool to Think is a fun one to play because it's one of the harder ones that they wrote for that album. So, anyways, hope this was enjoyable. Hope it was helpful for you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thanks.